first wife, not me.
I come from work. I call him 3 times. He don't come.
Yeah.
All right, we on. We live.
All right.
Yeah.
What up? What up? What up? Let's make sure. Uh-oh. TikTok.
Technical. Oh, there we go. There we go. Technical.
TikTok. What up? What up, my peeps?
Welcome.
Uh-oh.
Doing too much time.
Facebook Live.
Okay, we are live. Welcome to You, Me, and We, the Marriage Podcast. And today we have special guests, Michelle and Nehemiah Evans.
Yes.
We've already instructed Nehemiah
I'm gonna try to maintain my mouth.
to a bare minimum. Because, we don't want to get shut down. It's conduct. Ben, do you have anything to say?
Just thank you for stopping by. You, me, and we.
No problem.
My name is Luke Phillips. Here, my left is Louis Phillips. That would be me.
And on her left is
My left is you guys introduce yourself. You go.
My name is Michelle Evans, and this is my lovely husband, Nehemiah Evans.
Yeah.
yes.
All right.
The one and only.
Right before came on live, you said something about this first one. First of all, we're going. How long have you all been married?
This is going on what? 2 years now? The second time we got married?
Yeah, this is
It's
the
the second
second
time.
time.
This is not
It's
the
the
first
first
time.
Oh,
This is the second time.
so this is the second.
Yeah, this second
Second
time
time.
going on 2 years now.
Yeah, it's 2 years.
So the first time was how long?
Just for fun.
Just
No. No, it was about, I want to say 10 years.
Yes.
Oh, 10 years.
Yeah,
Yes.
10 years.
Okay. Now we just gonna go into it because it's what we do. Or you
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Okay. What happened? 10 years, and y'all just said this ain't it.
Yeah, we were just going our separate ways at that point in time. You know, things wasn't adding up. So we decided to just let it go, let bygones be bygones. But thanks to God, we reconnected and we figured, hey, okay, the first time we're gonna let that in the past, and we're gonna try this again. And here we are today.
I'm not gonna leave it.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna leave it in. So after 10 years, bygones, what bygones?
We
It was a lot of me, and it was a lot of him.
Oh, you're
We wasn't connecting. We wasn't
Exactly.
talking.
Mhm.
We was listening to other people outside of our marriage instead of being inside our own marriage and keeping our own self together.
And the worst thing you could do is invite people in your marriage who's number one, they're not even married. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the key. They're not married, and then they whisper things in your ear. You know what I mean? And then we on our separate path. So now we're really listening to what everybody else is saying, and that what made us split up and go our separate ways.
But it wasn't a happy split up. It was
Animosity there.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
yes. Oh, it was animosity there.
Yeah.
Oh, I was in
We
court.
went to
Cussing and
court.
fussing.
We was in court and everything.
What?
He wanted money from me because I was working at the time.
That's right.
Ooh.
That's right. Y'all get money from us if we're working. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So you wanted like alimony.
Exactly.
Yes.
We didn't have no kids, but she was working good, so I figured why not get some of that?
Yeah.
And I mean
It
she
was
was
hard.
working good.
Yeah, I was working good.
I think she was with that ABDD, whatever that was. So she was making almost,
And I was working like 16 hours a day.
yes.
So that has a lot to do with it too, because I worked a lot and was never
home. Never. I mean, this is 7 days a week. She's working anywhere from 12 to 16 hours a day.
So that's
So
what
I
you
figure,
said.
hey,
You felt
well,
like
guess what? She's putting her work and these other people that had her work in front of me. You know what I mean? What the heck? I'm Mr. Irrelevant. You got me effed up.
thank you for that.
Yeah.
You did that.
I had to think about that because it was about to come out. So I had to think about that. Oh, yeah, it was coming. I said, oh, you got me effed up.
So you said you want some cash.
So I wanted some cash.
I don't know.
I was mad. I was upset. I was very upset. And so I went on, I like took, how can I put this? Stopped working.
Yes, you did.
I stopped working.
So I didn't get none of that. Like everybody do, that's smart.
Yeah,
If I stop working a job and I ain't got no money, how can I pay you?
right. So
And
we
that
was
was her ego. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything not to pay me.
right, and then we went to court 3 times, and then the third time he was so frustrated he just signed the divorce paper. And said
Right.
he was done.
Then you went back to work.
So then
And then she went back to work. Yes, she did. Yeah.
I just took a leave of absence for a while, and what happened?
Mm. And we still maintain outside of that. You know, it took us about maybe 4 or 5 months with no communication. But then after like 5 months, we started slowly communicating again. You know what I mean? And it started clicking again. You know what I mean? But I had to let that animosity that I was having towards her die out.
Now the animosity was one because she was never around because
Yeah,
you
because
weren't
she
there.
she was always working, and it seemed like everything that I want to do was irrelevant. Everything that job and her friends from that job, she had new friends. They came before me.
Yeah, because I did go out.
Yeah.
I used to drink a lot
Mm-hmm.
in that area of time because I'm not a drinker, but at that period of time I was drinking a lot with my cold.
Outside of
Right. Like he's not doing nothing for you. Da da da. You doing all this work, and it was.
What do you mean I wasn't doing that for you?
no,
That's
that's
what you thought. Because he always thought I was messing with somebody at the job, but I really wasn't at all.
and that's part of it. If you spending all your time,
All the
Job,
time.
friends, half of them ain't married, and
You
they
didn't have
text you
you
this.
can't even cook
What
the
else
food.
is you doing?
Oh, thank God that I knew how to cook. So that was never an issue with me. Cooking, cleaning, that was never no issue. It was the fact that 12 to 16 hours every day, 7 days a week. I'm thinking, well, where's my time at? She just done totally forgot about me.
Right, right.
You know what I mean?
And then I had the pager. I turned into a manager. And
That's your time then. Then all of a sudden, from 12 to 16, damn near 20 hours,
What was your time?
Yeah.
you come home, sleep, shower, sleep, get up, and she's gone.
No conversation.
No conversation. No, no, no. What was I supposed
That
to
was
do?
both of our second marriage because I was married before, and so was he.
How long were you married the first time?
Let's see. I want to say 3 years.
Now, how
4
many
years.
you got married the first time?
Your daughter was.
Kendra was 1, and that was in '99. So
You got married at
I-
the end of 90. No, like August of 91.
no, it was in
2000?
June. I think it was in June.
No, y'all got married in August.
Was it in August?
Yeah.
See, she know more than I know. But yeah,
You got married in
that was
August.
yeah, and that lasted about
Retract
4 years.
that. 30.
Well,
Yeah, you
okay,
paid 30.
yeah, I was at about 31, 32, somewhere around there. Somewhere around there.
Young man.
Yeah, very young, very young. And I really didn't know exactly what marriage was at that age. So I didn't put the time and the effort. You know what I mean? Because she was a good woman. She was. I ruined that, and I take 100% accountability for that. I just wasn't ready. And she was. And then when I went to switch over to try to get involved and realize what a marriage was, it was just too late. Yeah, she was like, I'm done. I'm done.
So did you bring it sounds like so from your first marriage to your second marriage? Did you learn anything? Did you bring in
Without a doubt. I grew up tremendously. Oh, yeah.
even if she don't?
Yeah, that's all. And she did. Oh, yeah.
Track then. We're gonna go backtrack. We're back in. We'll roll it back in. We'll wheel it back in. Before he got married, and we were together before then.
So y'all was together
Because
Yeah. We've been together since what? 91. I graduated. I left, went to Massachusetts. I came back.
like 92.
Yeah, no, summer. It was the fall of 91. Because I came back from Massachusetts in October.
Right, but I didn't see you to the summer of the following.
That's not true. That's not true. When I came back,
Okay.
when I came back in 91, I was with one lady and I left her to be with you, and it wasn't wintertime yet. So yeah, I was no.
So why you say October then?
It wasn't.
fall.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
So you all go way back.
Way back.
We grew up on the same street.
Masami. Hey, shout out Masami. Yes, sir. MBS ABI. Yes.
Yes.
ABI.
So
So to go back to where we first met and all that, and then I started working in a nursing home where he met his first wife down at the bar. Was that work? So see,
you and she worked there as well,
yes,
but you worked at a bar.
no, I worked
At the same nursing home.
No,
I had no idea.
see, he act like he didn't know we both worked the same.
I did.
So he was trying to play both of us.
That's not true. That's not true.
So
She come around the corner driving my car all crazy.
That was
yeah.
She said, this girl done lost her mind.
He had that boy 2 wheels. Huh?
Man, what? Oh, man.
so she figured out what was really going on.
Yes.
Then a couple months went by, found out the girl was pregnant.
Mm.
Mm, mm, mm.
He kept on saying, I can't have kids. I can't have kids.
I was 28, 29, you know what I mean? No kids, no sign of a kid, and all of a sudden,
So after you found out,
I got mad and I started dating somebody, and then I married somebody that I shouldn't have married. I shouldn't have, but no names is going to be on that one. Because we ain't going to bring that name up.
to that individual.
From 1999 to 2007.
Oh, what bad time?
Yeah, but he's the one that ran me over the first time. Yeah, there's a lot going on in our relationship. Like, but we learned a lot.
That's right.
So far. Yeah, because I didn't want to be with him. So he ran me over in the car.
He said, if I can have you, can't nobody have you.
Right.
Left her for dead.
Yep.
Literally.
But
Literally.
they call him. He leaves his wife and comes to the hospital to see me.
What's going on?
So
This is a soap opera.
yes, we had soap opera life.
Mm.
But since we've been married the second time,
So
Smooth sailing.
okay, yeah, we're just gonna jump to the That's too much.
Yeah, we've been through it.
yeah, we've been through a lot.
We've been through
a
it.
lot.
Mhm.
So okay.
We've both been married twice.
Okay, so you all got married. It'll be 2 years now. Can we put years?
Yes. No, it's 2 years because May just passed, May 17th.
In 2 years?
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 So, leading up into the second, what made you decide? I don't bring Robbie Town stuck on Wasabi in the house.
That's right.
Did you what led up to okay, let's do this again. Let's try this.
Well, it took a year when we got back together. It took like 2 years, didn't it? Like 2 years before
About 2 years, yeah.
2 years we decided. Remember, I was telling you that I wanted Stacy and you to do it in our backyard, but then we decided, we're not
Just
doing
go to
it.
justice.
We just went to Justice and
And
Peace.
plus, I was coming off of COVID. I had caught COVID,
Yeah.
and a lot of my memory was vanished.
You forgot about everything.
Listen, I didn't even recognize who she was. She comes into my apartment, right? And I asked her, I remember asking her, "Who are you?" She's like, "What do you mean? Who am I?" You know what I mean? I'm looking at her like, I'm dead serious. Who are you? And that's when she just decided to call the police. Thank God she did. And they called the ambulance. And I went to hospital and I had caught COVID. Memory gone.
But she remembered my sister. He messed with my sister Janie's phone number, but
And
he couldn't
all
remember
the
nobody.
numbers, I couldn't remember nobody's number except for her sister's phone number. She's been having it since 80s.
Had that same
Same phone number since the 80s. 4303. Now, how did I remember that?
So you were sick, but you didn't know. Well, you didn't really know what was going on.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't have no idea.
Yeah, and then it's a lot of little
So that
things.
was 2 years prior.
Well,
That was a few years prior.
Yeah, a few, yeah. Yep. And thank God she did, because I could have been in that apartment dead.
Yeah,
Because I was in there maybe like, I want to say, I can't quite remember, maybe about a week. No, not quite a week. About 4 or 5 days. Having ate, didn't know what was going on. Because to me, I remember the same time. It was either 113, 1113, or 113. And it seemed like the same program was on the TV. Yeah, I mean, nobody. All I can remember, tell myself is, no matter if you don't eat, cause I kept throwing up, you have to stay hydrated.
So you knew you were sick.
I knew it, but I couldn't find my phone. I didn't know where it was at. I was just gone.
So, because you all still kept in contact. Y'all,
Yes.
y'all now it's cool.
right. Yeah, he had his own apartment. I had my house.
Right.
Hmm.
You and that, huh?
Yeah. Oh, man. They got soap opera.
It's not so far. It's just we
It's
went
life.
through.
It's
It's
life.
just life we went through,
The
and
channels that
I'm
you
not.
have to go through and grow up.
Yeah, we had to grow up, and
So you all grew up and then you grew back to one.
Right.
that's how it went.
True love. As simple as that.
Yeah.
What they say, if it's meant to be, it'll come back.
Evidently, because I'm telling you, I was back in '91. He done got ran over. He ran.
Married his baby mama.
It's been some.
Yeah, we went through some stuff, and the people that was involved in that, they did a hit too on it, a lot of them. But like I told him, I can't retract what happened back then.
That's right.
We only can go forward.
So
We
you
getting our-
all, so you all don't hold any animosity.
No, you can't.
No.
If you're trying to go forward, you can't. You have to let it go.
Yeah.
Because if not, it will slowly grind its way back into the picture and you be stuck in the same situation.
So how is your communication now? Because we always talked to other couples about communication. Marriage one, evidently there was not a lot of communication.
No.
At the beginning, yes.
But then when it got deep into
Yeah.
like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, it
Mhm.
was like,
Just-
this ain't for me.
Just hello, what up? And as simple as that.
Yep.
Not even good night.
Nothing. But now it's way different.
Oh yeah.
I'm leaving out the house. Love you.
No, all the time. All the time.
We don't go to bed angry no more. We used to go to bed all day. Want to sleep on the couch, want to sleep in the bed. It was like
So
that.
you ain't getting out the bed.
No,
Yeah.
it's too old for that. I'm too fast.
Oh,
Go anywhere, huh?
That's right.
It is what you would call a love story. It really is.
It really is.
Came back to one another you let go of the past. Because a lot of times we'll still harp on some things.
That's right. And like I said, it becomes a disease. You know what I mean? If you don't totally let it go, it becomes a disease. And then all of a sudden it start eating at you. Like that cancer. You know what I mean? And then next thing you know, like, oh, I remember you used to. Yeah, it's over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once you say, I remember you, it's a done deal.
Yeah, you might as well just go a separate way
Yeah.
to talk about the past. Past is
Past is the past.
Right.
and I leaves it there.
And you have to. I read something today where it said, plan a marriage, not a wedding. So many times people are planning weddings. And, oh, I want to set it up. I want to do take years
Right.
to plan a wedding. Spend
Thousands of dollars. And guess what? Those ones don't even last 3 years.
Don't put no time into the marriage. What are we going to build together? Excuse me. What are our goals and our dreams? You don't do. A lot of people won't take the time to plan their marriage, but they'll plan a wedding.
Yeah. And then they laugh at the ones that go to justice of the peace. But guess what? The ones that went to justice of the peace is more real and more love there than the ones who's planning a $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 wedding.
40,000.
Yeah, it's that 40. Yeah.
This man, he spent over 10,000 on a wedding, and she went up to the altar, and somebody said, "Who object?" And some man said, "I love her, don't marry," and left him at the altar.
I mean, and stuff like that, so it's not me.
Right, but y'all thinking about it now. Man, what? It'll be a battle up in there. It'll be a battle up in there. Man, what? I don't care who they are. If you don't start this, man. Yes.
No, I don't.
He said, "No, I don't."
So, how would you rate your marriage now? Say from 1 to 10. Excuse me, even though this is the second time around.
Uh-huh.
How would you rate it?
I'm thinking 7 plus 8. It's not perfect, you know what I mean? I don't know anything marriage that's perfect. I mean, but
They say it.
years ago we was at a 4, 5.
Now we are like an 8.
Yeah,
That's
7
8.
plus 8. Yeah,
because we still building.
that's right.
We
So-
still
Yeah, y'all still building.
Sure enough.
still building. Like I want a lot of stuff, but we got to build it together.
That's right.
Takes time.
And then with my condition, it's kind of hard because I'm not able to work. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is.
So there's never been any issues with that.
What?
You not being able to work and you having to go out to work and be a provider, so to speak.
No, it's not a big issue because we put everything in the pot together.
Right.
It's one. And then wherever we need the pay, we pay out together.
Mm-hmm.
It's not right.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying
It's not like I'm a broke nigga now. Don't get that twisted. I ain't no broke nigga now. Don't get that twisted. Let's get this straight right now. I got income coming in. It ain't a whole hell of a lot, but I got income coming in. I got enough to
Yeah. Oh, but it's like this. Honestly, I make more money than this.
Uh-huh.
We have the business, but I also do nursing. We ain't got no problem with it.
No.
And neither do I. There are times when, and there was times when he made more money.
Right.
But again, we in this together. We're growing together. We build together.
That's the key right there. Together.
Yeah. So, and there are plenty of women who make more money than their husband. I don't think they care. I mean, there might be some. I don't throw it up in this.
Only ones that cares about that is those single friends.
But see, I don't have a lot of.
Oh, you don't have a lot of single friends? I mean, that's a good thing, though. That's a good thing to a certain point. I mean, because I feel it's good to have friends as a couple, but it's also good to have friends separately.
Well, we have, yeah, our friends are separate.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing.
But when it comes to, marriage, I don't share anything about my marriage with single.
No. Yeah, that's a no. That's definitely a no.
But she wasn't biased, like, no, that's my sister, she was even killed.
I mean, I think it's kind of hard not to be biased when you're talking to your sibling, you know what I mean, who's not married, you know what I mean? So,
I mean, a little bit, but not to the point where she was down and losing, because you don't want to tell, especially your family members, too much about your marriage, because then you don't want them to hate. When we on good terms, they still mad at you.
they still bringing up that bull. They still bringing up that bull.
Come on, I remember when you said he did. Sometimes you got to be very careful.
Yeah.
What you share,
Right.
family, general.
People, I was just about to say people in general.
But there is a thing of wise counsel. When you are going through, find a couple, find somebody that you can
Relate to.
sit down and talk about where they're not biased. Be like, girl, I know what you're saying, or I would do so
Mm-hmm.
together. The both of you. You got to get it together. Like you just said, we're growing.
Right.
We're growing in our marriage. And what does the word say? What does God say about marriage? And he don't like divorce. And there's plenty of times I wanted to get divorced. I would look at
yeah. Okay, I would have never known that. I would have never known that. I would have never known it. That's a blessing right there.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. He said, yeah. Oh.
And it has
Mm-hmm. But she had to think about it.
Yeah.
Go to the corner and think about it.
Yes. Go to the corner.
Mm.
Maybe if it wasn't for the kids, I'm gonna just stay for the kids.
See, that's where a lot of people make big mistakes. They want to stay together for kids' sake. And all the kids already know, and you're not doing anything but bringing more misery to the kids. And then one is feeding them poison towards the other one. For instance, like my kids, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness, man. Their mother has poisoned them towards me, man. I'm to the point right now, I don't give a rat's ass.
How many kids are you?
I got 4 kids.
And you have
I don't have a relationship with not one of them. My oldest one, which I found out later on in life, she was mine. We have somewhat of a relationship. But my other 3, man, they treat me like I'm the worst father in the world. And that hurted me so bad. But guess what? That's over and done with now. They're what? My oldest one, I want to say, Ariana has to be about 30. Kendra is 25. Isaiah is 24, and Trey's 24.
So they're at the age where they can make the decision.
Man, when you become 21, you become grown. You should recognize who has lied to you all your life and who has been truthful with you. But I'm at that point now. I don't give a rat's ass. I'm living for myself and my wife. That's it. Everybody else can kick rocks.
But you're open to have a relationship with them.
Oh, I'm always open. If they come to me, I don't care. I don't got no animosity towards my kids. No, I don't. No, absolutely not. Because I love them because they're my seed. But I refuse to kiss a kid's ass.
Here you go.
My bad. My bad. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not built like that. What? I'm not built like that. No. My kids or nobody else's kids. I'm not doing that.
No, he's not built like that. Like he raised my kids.
Exactly. It seems like I can be a perfect stepfather to all these other kids, but I can't be a perfect father or even a father to my own. But water under the bridge, like I said, I care less now. They're grown. I might get a phone call from my first son every Father's Day or birthday. Birthday, happy Father's Day. The rest of them,
And his kids talk to me.
yeah, they talk to her more than they'll even say anything to me.
To him. I don't know why. Like I told, I'm not in the middle of it. I just sometimes when like something happened to him, like if he goes to the hospital, I will call the kids and tell, hey, your father's in hospital. Call him, see how he's doing. Just like when he had them heart attacks, I had to call them and tell them that he's having a heart attack and he's having a bypass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
See, my kids call him dad. My kids don't call their dad biological dad. They just say their first names.
So I'm saying though, how can stepkids call you dad and your real kids say nothing? You can't be a bad person. If stepkids calling you dad and your biological kids saying nothing to you, you can't be a bad person. So that goes back to all the poison that these mothers is putting into these kids' head about their dad.
Yeah, it's a different perspective.
It really is.
How they were raised and what they see. Because it's.
But at what point do you become an adult and see I have been lied to all my life? It's called being an adult. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure. Like they might be going against their mother, or
I mean, yeah. I mean, I try to understand, but I can't. Cause when we was growing up, I had a stepdad. You know what I mean? But my mom made all the decisions. What she said went. So every once in a while, my stepdad overruled. You know what I mean? Oh, Mary, let them boys do that. Yeah, that was a good day. Hey, that's on a payday. That's on a payday Friday. Yeah, man. But yeah, so I just don't understand it. But hey, it is what it is. I'm not crying no spilt milk over it. It is what it is. But I don't. I want them to know, Ariana, Kendra, Isaiah, and Trey. I love all y'all because you're my seed. I don't know what I have to do to make you understand that, but kissing ass ain't one of them. Oh, my bad, my bad. Uh,
So maybe we wouldn't say that you had to do that. But do you feel like maybe you should meet them halfway or something? Or let's open this up for a dialogue.
listen, I'm willing to meet my kids no matter what. If I got to go the whole distance, listen. When I found out my oldest one was mine, she down south. I went down there, so I'm willing to go the whole 9 yards behind mine because that's how much I love them. I'm willing to go through hell with gasoline draws on for my kids. I just ain't kissing nobody, no kid's ass.
But maybe it's not.
Maybe it's not what.
Maybe what I would say. Okay, you kiss an neighbor, but maybe it is okay. If dad would, I don't know what they want, but if you could, and I'm gonna say meet him halfway because you said you will.
I'll go beyond halfway.
So then what? I don't know what the issue could be. I'm not even going to
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand the issue. I don't understand that myself. What the issue is?
You said
Why?
yeah.
No.
Relationship.
No.
whatever.
No.
But listen though, my daughter Kendra, I can't remember if it's her daughter's first birthday or second birthday.
It was the first birthday.
It was the first
Yeah,
birthday. I went out and bought all this stuff. Not a freaking thank you.
I was in the car. I wasn't there.
She was there, but
I was in the car.
So you bought everything. You took it into house.
to get to the as at a party at a Buell Park. Not a simple thank you.
From a little girl or
What a little girl.
My
little granddaughter.
Or the
well, the little girl, she doesn't want it.
Yeah, I understand that. But
What she said.
Kendra could at least say, "Oh, thank you, Dad, Pops, whatever they choose to call me. It's cool with me." Because I call my biological dad Pops because he was never in my life. Yeah.
So does that cause any animosity between your marriage? Does that cause any issues?
Our marriage? No. No.
Because their mom and them speaks to me and the kid. They just don't speak to him.
And that can't be right. Can't be.
Well, it was different. I know with Jasmine, who was my stepdaughter.
Mm-hmm.
My mom ain't talked to me to her. I mean, she didn't have any animosity toward
Right.
She might. But after a while, like anything went down with Jazz, she called me. Anything that needed to be done or whatever, she called me.
Yeah, that's how it
was. She just called me.
But listen to this though.
Yeah,
Let's
great relationship.
I remember my first wife, she didn't have food in the refrigerator. They called me. I don't have anything. I've been eating nothing but oodles and noodles. Why is that? Because she don't know how to manage her money. So guess what I said? That's okay, no problem. Come down to my house and you raid my freezer. You get anything and everything that you want. And my daughter, come down there. Well, I'm gonna take this. It's okay. Like I told you, open that freezer and that refrigerator, and you take whatever you want out of there. But yet, I'm still the villain. How is that? How could that possibly be? I'm such a bad guy, but in time of need, guess what? I'm always there. But yet, you don't say 2 words to me out here on these streets. But when time get hard, and I mean super hard, rock bottom, and I never turn my kids down. I don't care what the situation, never. But yet, you can't say 2 words to me out here on these streets. Okay.
I don't have the answer either. I
Okay.
try, but
Okay.
I be trying to tell them, talk to your dad. And they just ignore me.
Like you say, it's the ball is in their court, and they'll just have to come to you when they're ready.
I think I tried this one. I try to wrap my head around this situation here. When I was with my first wife, we was arguing over a situation. I came out on the porch. She came to come outside and slap the dog fire out of me. My glasses went flying everywhere. What? What? Slap the dog? I was seeing stars. I thought I was a midnight star. Ready to cut an album. Oh my goodness, man. I see, oh my goodness, numerous stars. So we get to arguing out there and all that. She was like, well, then we get to tussling. And we go over the porch. Oh, yeah, we get to tussling. And I mean, my daughter was there, Kendra. Kendra was only about maybe 5, 6. Her oldest daughter was only maybe like 7 or 8, you know what I mean? Somewhere around there. Well, it might be a little bit older. I can't quite remember. And I don't know if that has an effect on my daughter. You know what I mean? Which it could have been, but they didn't see the part when she come outside where I was sitting minding my own business because I didn't want to argue with her and slap the dog fire out of me. All they see was bumbling around, you know what I mean?
Could have scared her.
Yeah, I mean, it really could have, you know what I mean? And that's the only thing that I truly think of when I actually sit back and just try to, what caused this? You know what I mean?
As a kid, I mean, she could have that lasting memory.
Yeah.
My dad.
Walking around
with mom. Could have, to a little kid, my dad threw my mom off.
Right, and all that. But like I said, she didn't see the part where she smacked. Ooh wee! I thought I had a popsicle in my mouth. Pop, what? Oh man! Ooh, Lordy, have mercy.
So yeah, I mean, you definitely have a story.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we have a big story.
Oh, yeah.
And so you said he raised your kids,
Right.
and
I got my oldest son father was in jail for like 28 years. He was in and out of jail. And then my middle son, his dad went back down south. And my other son, his father is in Warren. Don't know. So when he came into my life, my youngest one was like one.
Potty train him.
Potty trained him and everything.
All he kept saying is pee already.
The
potties.
The party hit back in.
He's like pee already.
Yeah.
Like pee already. That's all he used to say.
How did he go?
as far as he knows, you
Right. All of them.
All of them. They'll ask you ask them who the dad is, they'll say Nehemiah Evans.
That's right.
So that's good. Yeah, it's good. So I mean, you should feel good about that job.
I mean, I
And
definitely do.
And I know it's something where.
But when your seed treat you like you the worst person in the world, at the beginning it got to me.
It's still
No, not anymore. 2 tears in a bucket. You know what I mean?
I think it is too.
We just stay there, but yeah, that was my seeds to the end of my time. Man.
Yeah, it's right there. But we're gonna pray about that.
That's all I can do. That's all I can do.
Pray.
That's all I can do about that situation.
Hopefully they'll see this. And so you know what, Dad? I remember that incident you was talking about when you was on the porch of Mom. I remember.
I hope.
And I thought you was trying to kill him.
Right. But they, like I said, they didn't see the first part.
No, they never did.
Right.
But it's still
hey, she had a nigga.
Like a basketball short. You only see the first part, you don't see the ending. Yes.
Hey, Luther.
You like, whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
You guys have overcame.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You went
Adversity, yes, we have.
And
Oh,
that's
yes.
relationship with these kids.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Because I called them my son and daughters, always. No matter what. They're not stepkids, they're my son and daughter.
Right.
He got 4, I got 3. We got
Brady Bunch.
7 kids.
Remember that show? Brady Bunch.
We got 7 children with 10 grandkids.
10.
Oh, yeah.
10 grandkids.
And they keep us busy.
Your youngest. Do you have one on the way, or that was just?
That was last year. I had one on the way. It was in November.
Oh, Nova.
That's Nova Jane.
She's young. Yeah, 10.
Young. Yeah, she'll be 1 in November.
That's good though.
Yeah.
Still raising. Because how old are you?
I'm 54.
52.
No. Yeah, we still young. I hope I can make it. We're time my mom. She was in her 90s.
How was she?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my grandmother
100 and
was 100. I want to say maybe 6 or 7 when she passed away. They really didn't know. And when they finally told her to get a birth certificate, they told her to pick between 99 and 100. She chose 99. So no one really knew how old my grandmother was.
back then they didn't have birth certificates and stuff like that.
Ankles on.
Right.
Somebody.
And, and my grandmother had, I'm not sure. I keep wanting to say 32, but my sister said it's only 28 kids that she had.
That's still a lot. That's still a lot.
Yeah.
She had 28 kids?
28 kids.
She married
my grandfather, which a guy I never ever met or seen. No, he was 25 and she was only 11.
Yeah, having kids. That was back in the back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man.
It might look crazy to us now, but
Yeah.
then,
When they told me that, I was like, well, where did child molestation comes in at? But I gotta realize back in that days, right.
yeah,
That was
property.
Color purple.
mm-hmm. Right. Yep. Different times. So yeah. So it is what it is. 28 kids. What she had. By the same guy. 28 kids.
She's like she was pregnant all year round.
All the time.
All the time. So yep.
Breathe.
Yeah. That's the Evans family down in Mississippi.
I was gonna say that
Big shout out to you.
south of
Down in the South, yes.
So they yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what they did, I guess, back in that days, in that era. Man, I guess my grandfather, he worked on the railroads all of his life. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So he can provide.
So he was the provider. Yeah. Yeah.
He's taken care of by number one.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So I do come from a big family. It's just they're all down south. You know what I mean?
It was good. It's a good conversation. Wow.
We can delve in next time. Bring us here. Yeah, because there's a lot more I want to say.
Nehemiah,
Yes.
what would you say your wife's favorite meal?
Her favorite meal? Huh. No, that's a good question because she's been on this diet. She's been doing this diet thing for almost 2 years. She's one meal a day.
Well, what would that meal be?
Now, no, it's not. Yeah, I wouldn't even consider it a meal. It's that slim stuff and all that light crap.
But my favorite,
But you got a favorite.
I have a favorite, and he knows it's macaroni and cheese.
It really is. But when's the last time you ate macaroni and cheese?
It's been a while.
Okay, then.
It's still
So,
my favorite.
I can't consider that a favorite when you only eat it. You haven't eaten it in like 2 years.
Okay, well, we're going to that.
Yeah, let's get that going later.
2 years ago, it was her favorite.
Exactly. No longer.
There was one thing that Nehemiah could do every day. What would it be?
Go to the gym.
I know, that
Go
would
to the gym.
Yeah.
Go to the gym.
I love that.
He loves the lift.
It's like when I don't do that, I feel a part of me. It's like getting older, and my body and my brain is like on two separate levels. So yeah, I try to go to the gym faithfully.
Yeah, it's the gym.
Yeah.
If we couldn't lift for 30 days.
No, actually it was like a month and a half.
He was mad.
Oh my
He'll
goodness.
go to the gym, get on treadmill. He's talking about, come on, Chef. I ain't dead.
Yeah, because it was making me mad. Because I couldn't lift anything. So right. Well, no, I had a pectoral tear in my shoulder.
So that month and a half was
it was bad because I was acting like a kid when I go there, couldn't do anything. I was ready to go. No, I ain't no sense. I look over there and see all them other guys up there. I said, man, you know what? Let me just go.
Yeah.
You're like, well, go. I gotta stay.
No, we're a team.
I'll get my 30 treadmill in or my 30 and that's all I get. That's all I get.
Time to go.
Sometimes I just get warmed up.
Time to go.
Yes.
Come on, Luther.
I really have a question. You're talking about your kids and how you was a father to her kid.
Right.
That's got to be special because I know with my daughter, she was my stepdaughter, but I still called her my
right.
And
hey, the way
when she got married, it felt good because it felt like I was giving
her away to this gentleman, but I helped raise her, and I had her uncle come and tell me, "You did a fine job."
Oh yeah.
You know, but at the wedding, when I gave her away, I cried like a baby, and she was like, he cried. He was literally.
Leave her alone.
I'm sitting there, you know, I have to see the mother, and so I'm sitting there. And he walks down, and they're standing there before he exchanges her off, and he. So I thought he, you know.
Get over here right now.
Yeah, and then his brother-in-law, he's crying, and I'm like, he lost it. I'm talking about he lost it, but because you know he raised her.
Right.
94. She was 4 years old.
Oh.
So from now on up, you know.
Well, see, this is what I tell young people now. Everybody want to say steps. And listen, if you're feeding them kids, they're in your household, you're clothing them kids, they're yours. Ain't no such thing as step.
No.
And even with Jasmine not being in the household. And when she was on for the Mother's Day special, she said she was never treated like
a step kid.
Treated like a step kid.
Yeah, because I've seen that one. Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing. Good man.
So you got to feel special, you know, stepping up to the plate.
Right.
And kids.
Well, you know, I don't see it as stepping up. It's just we was raised package deal. If you involve that woman and she has kids, it's a package deal. I don't understand why it's so hard for a woman to reject a man with kids, but it is so acceptable for a man to accept a woman and her kids.
That's a whole different subject.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. Well, I think that hey, both the women said different subject. You got to come back on that one.
Mom asked him that question before he started dating. What did your mom say?
She said, Nehemiah, said, come here, boy. I said, yes, Mom. She said, you really ready for that? I said, what are you talking about? She said, she has a already made family. Are you really ready for that? I said, yeah. She said, okay then. I got nothing else to say. Simple as that.
Yeah. Because when he came, he had Jasmine, I had Ashley. This what we do.
Yeah.
Like if you can't accept her, you can't have me.
Exactly.
Not at all. And vice versa. I had to accept his daughter, even though she didn't come with him and live with us. I took care of her when she was over on the weekends, and that was my child.
Right.
So
I just want to know what. I just want to know why it's just so easy that a man is supposed to accept it, but it's hard for a woman to accept that. That's just asinine to me. You know what I mean? Look at her. She's thinking about that.
Protector and head of the household. That's what you do. You just grab because you take care of the kids because you're taking care of her. It's a package there. I ain't gotta take care of the school. I don't have to. I'm not the provider. I'm not the one that's supposed to. But as a woman, I'm the nurturer. So I'm going to nurture his child. I'm going to love her. So it's a little different. But still, it just depends on what you do.
Yeah.
They showed out, boy. They showed up and showed out.
Love you.
Yeah.
I love you. The Jimmy Superfly Snickers. That's right. Remember that? Man. Hey, that's when wrestling was good. Oh my goodness. Today, exactly. Today, I listen, I used to love wrestling. I watched it till I was in my 30s. And the past 20 some years, I have not watched it.
Remember when they came to Fair High School?
Yeah, I remember that.
No,
Andre the Giant.
no.
Jimmy.
I didn't go to that.
You didn't go to it.
No, I didn't go to that.
Oh,
Nah. I always went to the ones when they was over there in Youngstown. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
all right, baby. You gonna pray us out?
All right.
Thank you all for coming in today. Heavenly Father, we thank you for being here today. And we thank you that this segment will help somebody out there. And we thank you for the couple that we have here today. We ask that you cover them, protect them, and bring them back to another time. In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name, amen.
For those who came and showed up, we really appreciate it. Please like and share. I'm sure the Evans have said something that somebody can get
Relate to, that's right.
Sharing is caring. So we will see you next Thursday at 6 p.m. again on You, Me, and Me, the marriage conference. All right, thank you. See you guys later.